is Real Life Live, and as you can see on the board, we're going to talk about some Major League Baseball this morning, and we're going to stay local, but we're going to talk about the difference between the two hats that you see on the board there. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna start now. Okay. Well, let's talk about the teams. Okay. The Cardinals. First of all, we talk about a team that's in last place, 10-14. Uh, and by the way, I'm a big ISO guy. I love that number because you know why? It's a power number. Okay, and that means the walks are out. Basically, doubles, triples, home runs. Big hits. So as far as that goes, when you talk about St. Louis with the ISO, they're like 26 with a 1.18. I mean 118. I'm sorry, 118 ISO, which is pitiful. Okay, team wise, you know. So that's really, if you graded that C at the very best. Okay, so all right, so and with the 10-14 record, when you're talking about the difference, okay, as far as the runs scored and runs against, it's a formula. St. Louis is minus 30. Okay, so that's really if you graded that would be a D. Okay, so they're not grading out, you know, at all in it well. All right. Well, we're gonna see why and the difference between Cardinals and what we're going to talk about now, which would be the Orioles. All right, Baltimore. All right, and we got them on the board for a reason. Excuse me. All right, as I said, Baltimore, 15-8, second in the AL East behind the Yanks. Uh, but when it comes to ISO, 200. Okay, that's first in Major League. So they're the best team when it comes to power. It's the Orioles. And as far as the difference is plus 28. Okay, so we talked about the teams, and you can see the difference there. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the difference, the way they do things. Okay, as we can see, the Cardinals, they sit down this Victor Scott. Okay, yeah, all right, he wasn't doing what they thought he was going to do. They send him down. Okay, let's go to Baltimore. Jackson Holiday, young, young, same as Scott, number one in his organization, and he was struggling, really struggling. 2 for 34, 0.59 average. I mean, you know, but he's still there. Scott, Cardinals sent him down. Now, Holiday 2 for 34, 0.59. He's still gonna play. He's still with the O's. Victor Scott, he had 5 hits. Holiday has 2. So that's why I'm saying the difference in the way the teams do things. Okay, so the Cardinals just ran him out. Hey, go back down in the minors. Okay, but the old said, hey, Jackson, we know you're young. You have to play and you have to learn. And you have to adjust to MLB pitching, Major League pitching. So, maybe the manager said, okay, just, hey, relax. We know it's going to be tough. This is the big leagues. So let's work it out, and we're gonna hang in there with you. Cardinals, no. Get your ass back down to minors, Victor Scott. All right. Now, as we look, though, I'm looking at Jordan Walker. I think he's next. They're going to send him back. They've been talking to the Cardinals. They've been talking about him not hitting the ball in the air enough. Now, we talked about that. Other players are putting the ball on the ground more than Jordan Walker. But that's their excuse, like it was last time. We're going to send him back down so he can hit the ball in there. All right, so he's 155 OPS, 498. Okay, so they'll look at that. That's why. All right, but I'm talking about two organizations. The difference, okay, in the way they are as playing as a team. I gave you the numbers. The Cardinals last, and the Orioles, they'll be in the playoffs. Okay, so all right. Now we want to talk about the overall with the Cardinals. With that ISO, that tells you one thing: they're not hitting the ball with no kind of power. Who is not? Goldsmith. I'm just looking at him. 186, 542 OPS, and that ISO 070 ISO. That's a failure right there. This guy's not doing nothing. Okay, now he hit a home run the other night, and I'm thinking, maybe he might be rolling. He might, have gold ears. He'll hit, and then he'll start rolling. But boom, 0 for 4 last night. Okay, back to where you were. All right. So, we wanted to look at the difference between the Cardinals and the O's as they make their moves. As far as how they're gonna handle their young players. Cardinals, not that well to me. O's, they're going to let them young players work it out a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Especially with Holiday. Now, the Cardinals could have did that with Scott. Kind of slow him down. Okay. Gets, whether he's lefty against righties or whatever. Just handle him better than you. But they just say, send him back down minors. And, we'll see you later. That's not the way Baltimore's doing it. I wouldn't have did it like that if I was, running the deal. And but hey, that's me. So as we, journey on through this season, and like I said, I don't know how good it's gonna be for the Cardinals and then manager. We'll see. But as we, at this point, it's not looking good for St. Louis, but it's looking pretty good for Baltimore. Okay, so we wanted to talk about that. We'll be looking at the games that are coming up tonight, and we want to talk about that too. But we got games coming up early today, and we got to, look at some things that fantasy wise. Okay, y'all know I do that too. All right, we'll be back with some more talk on real life live too. And we'll be back. See you.